What's up guys, Kuroo here, and today with a new video. So this is kind of a lecture from Professor Kuroo to you guys. This is more for new players. So today I wanted actually to talk about limit break, or in short LB. If you guys don't know what limit break is, let's start from the beginning. So let's go to my characters. So depending on what kind of characters you have. As you can see, 1-star characters can only get to a max level of level 50. And okay, maybe I should just turn off all of these characters. So 1-star can only get to level 50. Let's look at 2-star characters. Okay, maybe I should turn off the thing for 2 stars first. 2 stars can only get to level 30. 3 stars can 2 stars can only get to level 60. 3 stars can only get to level 70, and 4 stars and 5 stars can only get to level 80. So level 80 is the highest level you can get as a character. And if you go, you can of course make them even stronger. If you go to unlock skill slots, you can actually limit break these characters. So if you limit break a character, he will get bonus stats and additional 5 levels. And also you can limit break him into attack, HP, defense or MP, depending on what you want. And I'm going to go more into detail for this later on. So what you definitely shouldn't do is limit break any characters from 1 to 3 star. These characters, as you can see here, are all not worth it to limit break. Definitely don't limit break unless you want to troll or have too much fun. Yeah, don't limit break 1 to 3 star characters. That's what I'm going to tell you, don't do it. Okay, next up we have 4-star characters. So that's where it's getting interesting. So some of these free characters you could limit break with all the free stuff you get. For example, they give you a lot of things here to limit break. Oh, I just realized, can I? That's not a limit break, but just bear with me for a second. I want to max out my Kirito. And yeah, so 4-star characters, you can make them into a maximum of level 100. So from level 80, this means 5 for limit breaks, to level 85, level 90, 95, level 100. As you can see, for example, this one is a free character, and you can actually farm the materials for free characters in specific dungeons, and you can limit break them. As you can see, for this one, I went to the max limit break so that I get him to level 100 and went into attack tree. That's a symbol for the attack tree, it's some sorts. And yeah, this increases his attack stats. For example, this one is a 4-star unit, it's level 80. So if you want to limit break her, for example, into attack, you will need 50 hacking crystals. How can you get hacking crystals? You can get hacking crystals by scouting units and getting duplicates. I think 2 stars give you 1 hacking crystals, 3 stars give you 2 hacking crystals. Of course, if you already have the duplicate. 3 stars give you 50 hacking crystals, and 4-star gives you 50 hacking crystals, and level 5-star units gives you 100 hacking crystals for now. And for 4-star units you will need 50 hacking crystals per limit break, so that's kind of a hard resource if you're playing as a free-to-play player. Really hard to get a lot of hacking crystals, so you should be careful where on which units you want to spend your hacking crystals to limit break these characters. And yeah, so 4 stars need 50 hacking crystals to make them into level 100, or so it's 200 hacking crystals overall to make them into level 100, or 50 hacking crystals per level. As you can see, for the Shinobi / Asuna, I made her level 100 a long time ago and went into a full attack tree. So I used 50, 50, 50, 50, which means it's 200 hacking crystals, if my math is correct. Hopefully I'm correct. Yeah. 200 hacking crystals to get her to the max level of 100. So even after you use the hacking crystals, you will still need to level her up to level 100, for which you can either grind or you can use, what's it called, EXP pots. And yeah, if you get them to level 100, their stats will be a lot stronger. Sadly, I don't have an example. Okay, so next let's talk actually about what to limit break characters. As you can see, for the Xenon, I actually went for 3 attacks and 1 MP limit break. So why did I do this? I think the last time I didn't had a 10% MP reduction bow. That's why I used the last MP hacking limit break to get enough MP to do 3 SS3s. So usually what you want to do is go into full attack limit break. There's no need to go to the defense or MP stats. So first your priority should be to go max attack limit break, unless you can do 1 SS3 more, then you should think about maybe going for an MP limit break. But otherwise attack is always the way to go. Don't even think about HP and defense. That's like the worst 3 ever. Don't waste your MP on this. I mean, even if you limit break her wrongly somehow, you can always limit break her again, but you will need to use 50 hacking crystals again, so definitely do it right on the first time, otherwise you're just going to be there and cry. And don't waste... Okay, that's another important thing. Don't waste your hacking crystals on free characters. So let's go to the 5-star characters. So for example, we got this free Kirito here. 5-star characters are a little different. If you want to limit break him, you will need to waste 100 hacking crystals. So 5 stars are double the price to do. And so 100 hacking crystals is actually a lot. If you want to fully limit break a character, this means you will need 400 hacking crystals, which in return means you could actually limit break 2 4-star characters to level 100. So is it worth to limit break 5 stars? In short, if you're free to play, not really. I mean, if you have the resources, then definitely they will get better bonus because they're 5 stars. And yeah, you should definitely not limit break these free characters. I repeat, don't limit break this dude, for example. You waste 100 hacking crystals for what? For nothing. So don't even think about limit breaking free characters with hacking crystals. I mean, if you get the free resources, then definitely. Then we have like the special cases like this dude. He's a trophy unit, and you have other kind of hacking crystals. So how do you get these kind of hacking crystals? You just scout him in the metal scout or whatever, and then you get different hacking crystals. I can take a look to show you guys different kinds of hacking crystals. So that's the normal hacking crystals. It's called holy hacking crystals, which you use for all the gacha units. Then we have like this idle hacking crystals, which was used to raise idle Yui's level cap. You could only use it for the up and coming tiny idle Yui. Then we have like this sword metal, it's called bravery hacking crystals, which was for the Sachi. Then we have like this midsummer hacking crystals, which was for Yuna, and teardrop hacking crystals, which was for Yui, true hot Yui. Then we have like the Halloween hacking crystals, which should be for Liz, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably for this. We have like the cross sword hacking crystals for Heathcliff and stuff like this. Most of them you can't get anymore. And oh, okay, I actually didn't level up 7, so that's why I have like 200 left. Wow, interesting. And that's like the newest one, the global hacking crystal, which you still can get to make like your global characters high level. So as I said, 5-star units are 100 per limit break, and 4-star units are 50 hacking crystals per limit break. So the interesting stuff is what happens if you make a 4-star into a 5-star unit. If you make a 4-star into a 5-star unit with upgrade crystals, then of course they turn into a 5-star, but you will still only need 50 hacking crystals to make them limit break. So you don't need to worry about if you accidentally, or if you just want to level up a 5-star, 4-star into a 5-star, then you still only need 50 hacking crystals to limit break him once. So, which characters should you limit break? That's actually really hard. To be honest, you don't, or you shouldn't really limit break unless you need to for ranking, for getting a better ranking time and stuff like this. So, actually, it's the best way is to save up your hacking crystals. So, which characters I can suggest to limit break, or that's just my personal opinion. Some of those. For example, this was Asuna version 2 is really strong, so she's definitely worth limit breaking. I just didn't limit break her because I'm stupid. And no, I'm actually saving up my hacking crystals to use them for ranking events, so that's why I didn't limit break her. But if you really want to limit break characters, she's one of the characters who's definitely worth it. So you need 200 hacking crystals to make her into level 100, and I would suggest going full attack limit break. Which character is worth 2? So let's take a look. What else do we have? This Kuroo is actually also pretty decent, but he will probably be outdated by the next time, so he has pretty high DPS, so if you really want to limit break him, you can go for him, but he has 200 hacking crystal, 400 hacking crystals, so maybe save up and go for a few 4 stars, to be honest. Which else can you limit break, or which is good? So that's definitely one of the #1 characters to limit break, if you have the hacking crystals to get him into level 100, so that's 400 hacking crystals, but this Kuroo is really strong, so he's definitely one of my #1 picks to limit break into level 100 if you really need to limit break characters. What else do we have? What to limit break? So by the way, for guild ranking events, to limit break dual blade characters is really good. So I see a lot of people limit break this Rainy Rain because she's a face tank on for whatever reason. Don't really think it's worth limit break her if you have any other ranking water units, but you can limit break her to level 100. Go into the attack tree. What else do we have? What's to limit break? I actually limit break this Kuroo because I like this design and he's dual blade. Just look at him, he's so cute. Okay, what else limit break? Okay, this Asuna, definitely one of the characters you should definitely limit break if you have her. So she's only 200 hacking crystals, or only 200 hacking crystals to make her into a level 100 unit. But yeah, she's really strong, really good attack buffer and debuffer, fast SS3, and looks really good. So she's called the Gorgeous Quartermaster Asuna. Definitely limit break her if you are deciding on whether to limit break a character or not. Okay, this Alice is actually still pretty good, so you can also limit break her. And I didn't limit break her because, yeah, I think I already said this reason a lot of times. Yep, that's also a unit you should definitely limit break. Blossom Shower Rain. Really strong unit, really strong earth unit, fast stunner. Damage isn't that high, but she's really good. And she's also dual blade, so after 50 hits your ult attack speed gets a lot faster, so for guild ranking events and stuff like this, dual blade characters are pretty good. So yeah, Rainy Rain, also one of the characters you should limit break. What else can I suggest? It's actually pretty hard to tell you what else. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one. This Asuna, also a really strong pick to limit break. Get her into level 100, she's really good. And... I don't think there are that many characters that are worth it to limit break. Okay, yeah, this one also 4-star unit, so... or you can make him into 5-star, cause only 200 hacking crystals. As you can see, most of the characters are actually 4 stars, which you should limit break first, because yeah, they're just a lot cheaper and overall help you in the long run. Actually, this Yuki you can also limit break. She's pretty good. She has iframes, dual blade character, and yeah, attack buff. So not bad overall. But yeah, I think that's it about the characters that I have. There are like some other characters like the Zodiac Yuki, or the Summerfesta Leafa, or the Maid Leafa is also really strong, and characters like those, but most of them are actually 4-star. What I won't suggest you to limit break are like the OS characters, although mine are level 100, but I limit break them a long time ago when they were still pretty strong. Right now they are kind of outdated, so definitely don't limit break these free characters. Don't go for the OS characters unless it's OS Arsenal version 2, so version 1 isn't suggested to limit break. What else should you definitely not limit break? I would say like these characters without combo window are not worth limit breaking, and yeah, free characters. So that's a quick overview about what limit break is and what you should do with all of this. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, then please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as this helps me out a lot. Hopefully this can help some of you guys. I always wanted to make like a look around of my inventory and my characters, so if you want to have that, then definitely smash the like button and let me know, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.